Hello everyone. So today let us continue improving our experience when we work with org-tree-slide mode. Now, couple of things. I want to talk about two things today. Now when you're working with org mode, you may have things like various scheduled or deadline dates. So this is something that will appear, and when you are presenting, you may not always want to show these things. And I was looking for a way, like a simple but uh, simple but efficient way to hide these various scheduled or deadline or anything else, like maybe log, for example. Now, I'm sure there is a way to write a function in your init file and maybe look for the org tree slide mode whenever this mode is activated. We can probably write some code. But while I was doing my research, I found not a better but a way to hide a line using a regular expression. And let me show you how it works. So you just need to run a command when you have this package installed. So by the way, the name of the package is called as hide lines, and you can of course run this, and you can type in the name of your line that you want to hide. So right now I want to hide lines where I have scheduled keyword. So I can type in here scheduled, and just to be on the safer side, I'll also type in colon so that you can have colon, by the way. So now it is gone. It looks, of course, better because now we don't really have that unnecessary information for the audience. Of course, we can improve this further. I may want to also remove the lines. I mean, by default, I want lines, but if I run this command display line numbers mode, it will do the toggle and it will remove the lines. Not always, but yeah, sometimes I don't really want them, especially when we are talking about presentations. And the last thing that I may want to do is I also want to maybe remove the header. Now, I'm showing you these things because these are very common things that people want to do. Because I love Emacs, I love org mode. I have started using Emacs to present, and I think it is wonderful. But at the same time, you need to know few basic things that are applicable for any presentation software, which of course is nothing but Emacs. So the last thing is that I want to hide the header. And this is of course very obvious. You can type in org-tree-slide and just look for the command, which is org-tree-slide display header toggle. So if you run this command, and by the way, of course, there is a profile that you can use, and the profile is org-tree-slide. Where is the profile? I think the profile name is called as simple profile. So there is a profile that will basically show you nothing but it will basically not show the header. But I like these toggles so that you can remove them on need basis. Now, of course, if you look at, of course, right now, of course, we still have these lines where you may have dates based on something else. There might not be a keyword, but I think it is still a good start. For example, this deadline, I may want to remove this deadline as well, which of course I can. So to be honest, if you look at this slide right now, it looks very neat, very simple. It is not really showing me any unnecessary information, especially those headers. And the whole idea here is to make the experience good for the audience and also for you, because you may have a lot of unnecessary information that, not unnecessary information, but you may have a lot of information that is probably not relevant for your audience. Also, it depends on the video. For example, I use org mode to make presentations on things that are not really technical at all. I mean, technical, but not really that technical. And the audience may not worry, or they don't really care about things like, begin source or end source. You can also remove these things, by the way. So using this hide line mode, you can also remove begin source lines and end source lines. So this is of course a possibility, and the package name is let me show you the package name, list packages, and of course you can install it using your package manager. So the package is hide lines. So this is the package, and I think this can be really useful package for everyone. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about today in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.